Hello folks and welcome to Music Alerts. Got a new one for you. Looking at vinyl, it's a vinyl special. So let's see what we have. Hey, first up is a new release from Miguel, Atwood, Ferguson and Les Jardins Mystique Volume 1, a 4 LP multi-gatefold pack from Brain Feeder. Now, Ferguson is one of those irritating people who seem to do well at everything musical. He's a multi-instrumentalist and arranger, composer, a DJ, a conductor. He's done TV and film scores, and this particular work, this particular album, is quite startling. Just dropping the stylus on a random track changes the style, the tempo, the direction from romantic electronica to complex jazz beats that remind me of the Orb at their most out there. There's neoclassical vibes, pastoral washes. I feel the man just sort of dumped a bag of ideas into a mixing desk and then sent the lot to a pressing plant. Next is Frank Zappa and 1973's Overnight Sensation reissued on a 3 LP 45 RPM pressing mastered from the original tapes. There's multiple versions of this one, with the majority of the content appearing on the 88 track 4CD box set, with the 2012 master of the original album on there, plus, from what I can make out, more recent masters for the rarities. Now, the CD set includes a Hollywood Palladium live set in Los Angeles and another recorded at Cobo Hall in Detroit. You also get a Blu-ray disc with high-res files and the original 4-track quadraphonic mix of the album. There's also a 2 LP set, and I have the 3 LP vinyl version. Now, this vinyl version, this particular 3 LP version, offers most of the tracks bar one, I think, from CD 1 of the CD box set, plus a couple of tracks from the CD 2 disc of that set. The album itself is arguably one of Zappa's most approachable, tightly arranged albums, combining rock and jazz with funky foundations. Look out for an uncredited guest vocal appearance from Tina Turner and the Ikettes. Next is Portrait of Art Farmer from Kraft, and that was originally released on Contemporary in 1958. This one features the bop-playing flugelhorn man, of course, plus Hank Jones, Addison Farmer, and Roy Haynes. This reissue was remastered by noted engineer, the very busy Bernie Grundman. This is solid stuff. New from Sing Leaf on Tin Angel Records comes Remote Motel, and I will put a Bandcamp link down below so you can check it out. In fact, any links like this, I'll put them down below in the description. This one has ambient sound washes, electronic meditation, and slow beat-driven vocals that remind me a little bit of Grandaddy. Next is Animal Collective's latest, and it's called Isn't It Now? And it comes from Domino. This is a double album pressed on tangerine vinyl, and this sees the indie outfit continuing their experimental arrangements with Beach Boys-esque vocal delivery, mixing the exploratory with solid song structures, provides a sort of chaotic organization, a balancing blend of melodies that are almost always falling over, fixes the attention. From the New York man Tristan Allen now, and Tin ISO and The Dawn from RVNG. Again, I'll put a Bandcamp link below. And the piano-rich neoclassical outing with added ambience and even some industrial flavors. There is some Asian folk in this one. Basically, in other words, this is an LP that's hard to pin down. Next up is a reissue of singer-songwriter Jewel's double album from 1998. Spirit appealed to those of a sensitive nature, you might say. The album provided solace for those who yearned for naivety, sweetness, and the gentle approach. This album wasn't what you might call radio-friendly, and that was a good thing for the fans of this album. Next, and forgive my pronunciation for this one, the Erlan Apneseth trio with Macha SK Ratke on Hubro. I'm sure I've massacred that one, but please forgive me. Anyway, this one features 7 tracks of experimental modern jazz that blends elements of world folk and some electronica and sampling. The work offers a sort of collage, you might say. This is an LP that sounds as though it's occupying space. That is, I hear space first and the music filling it up, rather than the usual music in your face approach. So this one is low-key and complex. Next up, a bit of a boon for Roxy music fans who enjoy the band's side projects, specifically from Phil Manzanera and Andy Mackay, or Phil Manzanera and Tim Finn, but we'll get to that. First up from the pair, we have Christmas, an acoustic take on 26 carols of Christmas tradition, including Joy to the World, The Holly and the Ivy, and Silent Night, and very nice it is too. Next we have Rock Symphony, featuring classic Roxy songs treated in an orchestral setting, and it's different. The pair take the original songs and they scoop the essence of each to provide an orchestral basis, a foundation to work from, creating more of an orchestral ambience rather than an overly direct reading. Yes, the bones of the song are recognizable, but the arrangement allows freedom to roam, and it does. Next is AMPM, an instrumental release of musical exploration. That is, the guys sound like they started here and they finished somewhere over there. With the help of a bunch of guest musicians, there's flavours of world music, folk and jazz alongside electronica, and plenty of ambience. Everything is up for grabs and thus is a mixed bag, but there's some beautiful moments here, including the track CC. Next up, check out Manzanera's collaboration with Tim Finn. The pair have released a 3 LP box set limited to 1,000 copies, including the albums Caught by the Heart, recorded in lockdown in 2021, and you can class this as adult pop, I reckon. And that flavour continued the following year, 2022, also recorded in lockdown, with the multi-genre The Ghost of Santiago. This box set also includes a 3rd disc featuring 5 extra tracks, and they were finished this year, 2023. And that's your lot. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video, and thank you very much for all of your support. And if I could ask you just to push that a bit further, if you don't mind, and click down yonder and click on the like and subscribe buttons. That will help this channel. And also check out the, what do you call them? Links. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word I'm struggling for. Including my website, my Facebook group, which you're welcome to join, and also my Patreon page. There's a new hi-fi news, etc. out this week. Check that out. Lots of other stuff over there. Lots of exclusives, all kinds of stuff. So worth a browse. And I'll be back on Sunday with a hi-fi review. So I'd love to have your company. Until then, folks, bye-bye for now.